Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Beauty Bomb Mom. If you're new here, my name is Leah. I do makeup tutorials and I share beauty tips and tricks for busy moms like myself. Or if you're just interested in makeup, all things beauty, hair, nails, I'm your girl. So today is a little bit of a different video. I'm actually gonna be dyeing my hair. So this part's not too exciting. I'm just gonna be doing some root touch-up by good old Clairol, nice and easy. So I'm gonna be just touching up here in this general region. But for something fun, I'm gonna be doing some peekaboo highlights here, and possibly up top where I have this nice little streak of white. So I will go ahead and show you guys my peekaboo highlights underneath, if the camera can see it here. I had left some streaks of white throughout my hair when I dyed it brown before. So I have to just find where those streaks are, and those are gonna be the streaks that I'm gonna be using this on. So depending how orange this comes out to be, I might have to go get a toner for it, but it's saying, judging by the picture, as you can see here, it's a little bit too much light. We have, my hair is probably around this shade, so it's gonna go around this shade, but the shades that are lighter, actually now that I think about it, they'll probably go about this shade. So either way, this is gonna be interesting and I hope you enjoy it. So the first thing that you want to note when you're dyeing your hair, you want to have clean, dry hair. I know I grew up thinking that the dirtier your hair was, the better it was for dyeing it, but no, it has to be nice and clean, no product on it, and dry. And I'm gonna change into a shirt that I don't mind getting a little dirty, so be right back. So I've changed into my old shirt. I've got a few things that I need here that I want to show you guys. Tin foil. So these ones are going to be for sectioning off and keeping away from my other hair. This is going to be where I put the blonde pieces. And I have some shorter pieces as well to use for the front. Yeah, along with that, you might want to put a towel down on your floor, or you could put a little bit of like Vaseline around any areas you don't want the dye to saturate your hair, or your skin, I should say. All right, so I'm just gonna start reading these instructions here for the bleach. Now, most hair coloring kits from the store that you buy come with gloves, and they come with everything you need. Can't get this open. Everything you need to get the job done. If you're not sure if it does well with coloring, I would do like a strand test before you start. If you are used to coloring your hair like me, like an old pro, I've pretty much done every color under the sun, so. But yes, you get these fancy little gloves, and this is the bleach kit. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to maybe leave the bleach on a little longer than my roots, but this is what I'm gonna be figuring out before I start here. So this comes with the color releaser. This comes with the aftercare, like the after conditioner. It comes with the bleach cream. I guess cream bleach is maybe a little less harsh than the powdered stuff. And we have, please excuse my last comment. This is the powder. So you have the powder and you mix it in with the cream, then you mix it in with here. Clearly I'm not the bleach expert, but we're gonna go ahead and see how I do anyways. So it's saying I have to leave the bleach on for 20 to 30 minutes. Now I'm gonna open up the root touch-up to see how long I have to leave this on my roots. So this is cute. This comes with a little brush and a little thing you can mix your color in, so that's quite handy. And of course this comes with a lot smaller of a tube because you're just doing your roots. So it comes with the permanent color cream, and this is the color activating lotion. we are going to open up these directions and see how long this has to stay on my roots. 10 minutes, okay. Obviously, I'm going to be doing my bleached pieces first, and then after that is done, I'll go ahead and do my roots because they only have to stay on for 10 minutes. So I'll put everything back in the box for now so I don't get it all messed up. I think I'm gonna section my hair. That's the first thing I should do. So I'll find a comb. You're gonna need some, like a comb with a pick would help, and some hair clips to keep your hair back. As for sectioning, I've gotta find, I'll pin this back for now. I have got to find these lighter gray sections that I had left in my hair previously. It's just hard to see on my camera right now, so I'm gonna find them. I'll be right back. So as you can see, I've just took this big section here and I'm gonna pin it back so that I do not bleach it. And then I'm going to separate the dark piece from the silver piece. All right, so that's looking pretty good there. That's the one I'm gonna be dyeing, or bleaching, I should say. You're really gonna have to make sure that you get your sectioning down because you don't wanna screw it up, so. Next side. This is the tedious part. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and lighten like this part here. Yeah, I think we'll do about that much because I don't want it like right by my face. That might be a little harsh. Yeah, and then the rest of this, I'll just use a ponytail holder, what have you, elastic band. Get all the hair off myself. I feel like this camera is like not at the right angle for me right now. All right, so I've got my sections here that I'm gonna be dyeing. I think we're good to go now. So while I was sectioning off some of my hair, I also sectioned off this front part of my hair. I might have to resection it because I just wanna, after I'm done this part, I have to quickly do my bangs. So I wanted to just get that started before we got into this. Let's go ahead and look at these directions. Apply on dry, unwashed hair. Okay, well, my hair was washed yesterday, so that's okay. Pour the entire content of the pouches into the bottle. Then you mix this in. Detangle your hair with a comb. Apply 2/3 of the mixture to lengths and ends, starting at the back of the head. I don't have to worry about that because I'm just doing these two. Avoid putting any mixture on the first inch of the roots because bleach is very harsh, it can burn. So you have to keep it actually away from your scalp if possible. Avoid applying product to the scalp, yes. Oh, do not wrap the hair, cover the scalp, or use a hair dryer. Well, you know what? I'm gonna wrap my hair because I have to section it. Hopefully it'll be okay. Every time I go to the salon, they put tinfoil or saran wrap over my hair, so I think it's gonna be okay. We'll just do 20 minutes though. We might not do 30. All right, I'm gonna go get some scissors to open up that pouch. And I'm actually gonna leave my door open because I don't wanna be breathing in all these harsh fumes. Both bleach powders, hey? Cut the pouch. Dump it into the bottle as much as possible. On to number 2. This might be the best hairstyle I've ever done or the worst. We shall see. All right, now that the powder is in, go ahead and add the cream bleach. So you poke, there's a little thing here, poke it open. Oh, and it's coming out right away. Squeeze the whole thing into here. Kids, do not try this at home. Always ask a grown-up for help. Once you got it all good and shooken up, put your gloves on. Oh, these gloves fit actually fairly well. Sometimes the gloves are either too big or too small, so these ones are good. I'm gonna get my tin foil ready. Even though it says not to use it, I prefer to do that. All right, are we ready to rumble? You just have to twist open the top of this little thingy that comes off here. First, we're gonna lay this guy here. Maybe I won't do that yet. Maybe what I'll do, because I have everything sectioned off, I'm just gonna put some on here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Onto here. Clearly not the best method, but that's okay. Applying this. Wow, this is not going well. Okay, I am seriously a special case right now. Okay, you know what? Scratch that. I'm putting it into my hand, and I'm just gonna do it manually. And now I have to do this piece because I got some bleach onto it, so. Remember not to do it right near your scalp, about an inch away. Okay, so I'm really gonna, wow, that is strong. Okay, I'm really gonna saturate this. Make sure it gets every little strand there. So I'm just gonna leave this for like 2 seconds. Thank God I made some of my smaller pieces here. Ah, help me. Okay, there we have it. It's gonna stay on there for the remainder of this dye job. I'm washing my hand because I touched the bleach. Putting my glove back on. Hopefully this won't be too much of a challenge. Okay, on to strand number 2. Remind me never to dye anyone else's hair. Okay, I'm just saturating the strand. And it stinks. I recommend doing this in a well-ventilated area. Holy moly. I forgot how gross bleach was. My eyes are like burning. Okay, so far so good. Okay, Google, set a timer for 25 minutes. I'm setting it for 25 so that these can be on for 20, and then I can do the top of my hair and it'll be on. Actually, these will be on for 25, and then the top of my head will be on for 20. So I think it'll work out. Oh my God. Please stay. Please don't come off. It's like my most complex video I've ever made, if I dare say. Now I'm wanting to do the front part of my hair, and I really don't know if I should. Gotta like separate the black from the white. It's very difficult right now for me. Apparently. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should attempt to do the front of my hair as well. But then it might look stupid if I just have one little chunk of blonde here. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm scared. Help. Send help. Well, I thought I was gonna come away with some kind of fun hairdo here. Like, that's all like white there. I think it would look cool if I bleached it, like lightened it a little bit more. That's what I'm thinking. That was my train of thought. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's like, I feel like it's gonna be weird because this is such a small piece of white here. Okay, screw it. I'm not even gonna bother. So maybe I can just see how these are lightening. I think that's the best thing to do right now. We will see how this is doing. Okay, so it's not really lightening that much yet. Just a little bit so far. It is lightening though. I will give you that. See? Put my hair back in the ponytail so I can check on the other one. Here's this one. I can't really tell how much it's actually lightening. I feel like, oh great, I'm getting bleach all over my body. I think it's safe to say I have to leave it a little bit longer. This is messy stuff. My poor body has like bleach marks all over it. Okay, Google, how much time is left on the timer?
13 minutes and 27 seconds left.
13 minutes. So it's been on for about 15 minutes, I would say. And it's kind of really lightening up, so that's good. I added a little bit more bleach at the top and a little bit more down below. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and then it'll be a good solid 25 to 30 minutes, which is what it recommended. Basically, yeah, the goal of this was to have 2 fun peekaboo highlights, so I think so far it's lightening up quite a bit. All right, so it's been on about 26 minutes now. I feel like it's not really gonna get more light, especially not down at these ends. So the main part where I wanted the lightness is right here. So maybe like 1 more minute, I'll just rinse it out in the sink, condition it a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and do my roots. So I'm just gonna set this old kind of cloth here while I'm rinsing it off so I can dry my fingers when I need to. All right, I'm gonna rinse this out and it's looking pretty good. I will be right back to show you guys. All right, so I just rinsed it out and it's looking a little orange. It is wet still. And it didn't actually go right to my roots how I had wanted, but that's okay. It did lighten up. So I'm just brushing it out to see how it looks. And then I can go ahead and blow dry it. Oh, I still have bleach in my hair. What the heck? So I'll just blow dry it and then I'll show you what it looks like dry. Before I blow dry, I'm just putting a little bit of heat protectant spray on it. This one is called Dry ASAP by Luseta. I got this one at Winners, so. All right, let's go ahead and blow dry these babies. Okay, so just finished blow drying. And you can see the peekaboo highlights underneath. See, I have my gray streak here, but that's why I was kind of hesitant about dyeing it because it just might look very weird if it turned out a different color. I don't know. So, got the peekaboo highlights. So I could be able to do some funky do's like this type of deal. And you can see there's a different color underneath. Or you can hide it and get a nice surprise. Okay, now I'm gonna be dyeing my roots, so let's go ahead and get that started. So in order to keep this front silver piece from being dyed, what I like to do is cover this with saran wrap, plastic wrap. And that way I'm not gonna be dyeing this. I'm only gonna be dyeing the other parts of my hair. And I just put it all in a neat little package here. So that way I won't end up dyeing that part of my roots. Okay, so now on to my root touch-up. This is not very exciting, but I'm just showing you how I do it. So again, this is just the Clairol Nice and Easy Root Touch-Up. I'll list the price down below. I can't remember what I paid. I'm assuming around 10 bucks. You have your little tray here, so you're gonna wanna dump both of your items into the tray. You have the little bottle, bottle 2, and bottle 1. And stir it up, little darling. Stir it up until the mixture is combined. So until there's kind of no more lumps and bumps, and it looks somewhat like this. All right, now you're gonna wanna do just along your, wherever you part your hair. So I actually part my hair kind of in like 3 different ways sometimes. So I like to do kind of like the whole top section of my hair. And depending how much hair growth you have, is how far you're gonna go down the length of your hair. So I don't have very much, so I'm just doing little bits here and there in sections. Now I am no hair professional by any means, so just know anything I'm doing is strictly unprofessional. I've just been coloring my hair for a long time, at least 20 years now, and with exception to last year when I grew out my roots for about a year just to see what my silvers would look like, and it was kind of fun. I enjoy following all the Silver Sisters on Instagram. Okay, just make sure you get all those white hairs there, gray hairs, what have you. And if you guys are wondering, this has a light scent. This almost smells to me like lilacs, like a lilac tree or bush. It's very like floral, if you will, which is a lot better than the bleach, I do have to say. Now this is the part that's a bit tricky because I'm getting close to my blonde that I had just done. And I don't want to go too far down and wreck all that progress. So just a little bit there. And I think I'm just gonna do the very back of my hair, where if I would do pigtails or something like that, just back here. Of course I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of winging it. That's okay. Okay, whatever. Screw the back, whatever. We won't do that. We won't deal with that right now. 10 minutes and I'll be back to rinse this out. All right, so I'm back with my friend. I just had a shower and I washed my hair. I haven't blow dried it yet, so you can see my roots are quite covered up now, with exception to this little piece. And then this is what it looks like without being washed underneath. I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry and style my hair, and then I will be right back. Okay, so here's the final look. As you can see, it's not as blonde as I had hoped, because I did have different tones in my hair, but it did lighten up quite a bit in this area here. I still have a bit of an orangey hue here, which I kind of expected I would get. And then under here, it's lighter in the middle and a little bit more orange at the ends. So the roots look good. No more gray there. And yeah, I kind of got what I wanted, these fun little peekaboo highlights. So it only took me about an hour and a bit to do everything, I would say. Anyways, yeah, thanks again for coming to my channel, guys. And if you like this kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Saturday for you guys, so let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments below, and happy hair dyeing! Have a great day, guys. Bye!